listening to Rocket Shop Radio Hour here at Big Heavy World. I'm your host, Abby BK, and in the studio today we have Cady Ternity. How are you guys?
We're wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome in. So just to start off the show, what I always like to do if there's more than one person performing, which is clearly the case here, just going around and saying your name and the instrument that you're playing tonight.
Sure. I'm Ben. I play the bass most of the time.
I'm Griffin. Can this thing hear me?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm Griffin. I play the drums.
Nice.
And I'm Sarah, and I play the guitar and the bass as well when Ben is not playing the bass.
Awesome.
And she sings.
There you go. Jack of all trades. Yeah, well, welcome in. So what's your origin story? How did you all meet each other, and how did Cady Ternity come to be?
Originally Cady Ternity was just Sarah and I. We are married, and before we got married, we were living together in this 200-year-old cabin in Northfield, and we were unemployed and pretty bored, so we decided we wanted to make an album. And we made our first album in about a week, and decided it needed some live drums instead of the Logic drums that we were using.
Mm-hmm.
So we called Griffin, who Griffin and I went to high school together at Harwood, and he came over and recorded the drums, and the rest is history.
There you go. So why the name Cady Ternity?
It's kind of a reference to The Sopranos.
Okay.
Sort of a play on words.
Mm-hmm.
To not spoil anything about The Sopranos for anybody who hasn't seen it in the 300 years it's been on streaming services.
You're back there. Are you fans of the show? Like, what was like the story behind that? Were you like watching it and then inspiration struck, or?
I was watching it for the first time after we first started dating,
Oh, there you
and there's a character who comes in at some point called Kevin Finnerty.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, if we ever start a band, it should be called Cady Ternity.
Okay. Yep. Got it. I love it.
So you didn't want to spoil that Kevin Finnerty was a character in The Sopranos.
Depends
It's a
what you
big
consider a
spoiler.
You
spoiler.
ruined
I
it
don't
for me. I'm
know.
on season 3 right now. You ruined the whole show.
As
It's
soon as
all
he comes in,
over.
you're going to be like, oh, come on.
No.
Ruined.
Awesome. Well, we would love to hear your first song. So what have you got for us?
When I'm easily ignored. precious bloom in the odorous room. Bottle of khaki car around the front yard. Bottle of khaki car around the front yard.
Cady Ternity. Great way to kick off the show.
Thanks.
So you shared that you just kind of started recording and, like, I guess really focusing in on your music just a couple years ago. But how long have each of you been like doing music and playing your instrument?
Well, I can't speak for these guys, but I've been playing music since I was like 9 or 10.
Yep.
Been playing the guitar since around then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started playing the violin in 2nd grade, and it just sort of exploded from there.
Yep. Violin to bass. Quite the transition.
Violin to piano to trumpet to guitar to bass to...
There you go. All of it.
I didn't know you played the trumpet.
Yeah.
I started on the flute.
Hmm.
5th grade. I'm 27, so you do that.
He's so good at the flute now.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't.
So what was your pathway? Flute to...
Okay. Flute, clarinet, kind of at the same time, and then guitar, and then bass because the band needed a bass player and I was the worst guitar player, and as it usually goes, and not here, however, and then I started messing around on the drums, and at first a lot of my buddies, this was in high school in like the practice room, and my buddies in the band were like, dude, get out of here, get off the, and then eventually I found my way.
Nice.
Yeah, you've been shedding pretty hard on the drums as long as I can remember since we graduated.
All I ever wanted was to play the drums, but my parents made me get rid of my drum kit when I was 10 because it was too loud.
It's never too late.
Yeah. It's never too late.
For now.
And you've all found your way. So tell me a little bit more about what your writing process looks like. Like, who is doing the majority of writing? How do you bring that to the group?
Sarah and I write, I guess every song we've written together in DAW. So we'll sit down and get a Logic drummer going and sort of play off each other's ideas. Someone will record bass, and then the next person will record guitar, and then the next person will record maybe like a Rhodes part, and we'll get like an 8-bar loop going. And then once we feel like that's filled out, we'll use the same instrumentation often to make a second 8-bar loop that we'll call the B section and then the C section. Sometimes we'll make like 5 and then cut it down to 3, and then we'll arrange it all in the shape of a song, and then we'll sort of powwow about what we're feeling.
Yeah.
Bring it to Griffin, say, make it sound cool with drums.
Yeah, they write everything and they're just like, here you go.
Yeah. Well, how closely do you like follow that? Are you playing like what has already been written? Are you like kind of adding your own flair? Like, how does that work for you?
They write a drum part, and then I write a drum part that's good. I'm just kidding. No, I just expand upon what they write, and sometimes when we're recording, especially when we record our latest single, which is yet to be released, I try to give them a lot of different options. To choose from, like, I'm playing it this way this time, this way the other time.
I think I had like 20 good takes of the drums when I went into mixing this last
I like
song.
to
Nice.
Of course, we didn't record any of that.
No, we never record anything
We have
with
a little
Griffin.
inside joke because I'm sure other people have this, but like recording makes me like nervous.
Yep.
And so I just told Ben, don't tell me when you're recording.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna play, and it kind of expanded from there. So I hope you guys aren't recording this.
Yeah.
We just,
Okay, all right. Just
Yeah.
making
We aren't. We aren't. Don't be worried.
We are. Oh, okay, I'm out of here.
So how do you feel like inspiration comes to you? Like I know that you said that you like to work in the DAW. Is it usually that like first beat? Do you like have like a concept beforehand that inspires you to like go to the computer and sit down, or how does that work?
I find that we'll get really into listening to like a particular album or artist and be like, we should do this.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then we try to do that and we miss completely.
Yeah.
That's the inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Create your own.
Always Open, Never Free. We were like, we want to make a Dire Straits song.
Really?
Yeah. And then it turned into like some weird like cyber police track. But it's cool.
Yeah. So who do you like listening to these days? Like who are your current musical inspirations outside of obviously your own music?
Current is hard. It's always changing, but
Yeah.
like the long-standing ones for me would be like Frank Zappa is definitely my biggest inspiration, I would say, at least to like try to be prolific. I think that's where a lot of ideas come from for me, is just doing it over and over and over again and then keeping the stuff that's good.
Yep. Anyone else?
I listen to a lot of Snarky Puppy.
Okay.
I love that band. I've seen them live many times. I like Dan, of course. Steely Dan is.
Oh yeah, how
We
could I forget?
collectively obsessed over Steely Dan.
That's the biggest one.
We base our entire personalities off of Steely Dan. No, and a guy named Mark Lettieri, who he's not super well known, but he is a very excellent guitar player.
Nice.
And I love his music a lot.
Yeah. Anyone else for you, Sarah? Or are you kind of in alignment with all that?
I'm wearing a Ween t-shirt. Other than that, I can't really remember what music I like. China Crisis, XTC, stuff from that sort of era.
Yeah.
Perry Grip.
Yeah.
I'm big into Jellyville. That's a joke. I've never listened to Jellyville.
No, you got to keep the inspiration going. Listen to a variety of things. So you've been releasing singles recently. I saw that you just released like 2 just last month. So what's like in the works? Like,
Yeah, so
what are you up to?
those last 2 singles were a collab with our friend from New York, OJ Mountain, who's a great rapper and saxophone player. We actually recorded those last summer, and I just got around to mixing them like 2 months ago, which is why they just got released.
Cool.
But pretty much since last November, I think, is when we started writing the demo. We're almost done with one new single. We decided this time, instead of making a whole album, we're like, what if we put all of that energy into one song this time? So we've been really trying to hone in this single. It's called The Complicated Type, and it's a little different from what we've done before, but I think it's also much more intentional and moving.
There's a lot going on. We broke Logic trying to make it. So.
Yeah. When it came time to master, I only decided that the song was done because I bounced it and I listened to the mix and I was like, oh well, I could like bring that guitar up a little more or whatever. And then I tried to open the project file again, and my computer was like, nope, you are not allowed to open a file with 300 tracks. I was like, all right, well, all right.
Gotta be done.
Yeah.
That's the song.
Yeah. Was it harder to use just like one song, or did you feel like you were really being pulled to that particular one?
It's the only song we've really written lately.
Okay, yeah.
I think for the most part, we just try to go with the flow in terms of the inspiration that we're feeling. And, you know, we've been living in Burlington for the past year and 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so things have slowed down a little bit in terms of the writing process, just because we've been getting acclimated and figuring some other life stuff out. And
we can really only write music in a stinky shack in Northfield.
yeah, we're going to be moving back to Northfield pretty soon, but I think that the new single is indicative of the fact that we've been busy, but also indicative of the fact that we've been focusing really hard on trying to make each specific thing in our lives what we want it to be.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Do you feel like the setting that you're in at all like does dictate the musical inspiration that you're getting? Like, do you really feel like like you were more creatively inspired when you lived elsewhere?
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. I mean, there's just it's so much more like in places that are more quiet
Uh-huh.
and low key.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear more things inside your own brain.
Right. The
You know.
solitude.
Yeah.
The solitude. Awesome. Well, we'd love to hear your second song. So, what have you got?
I like your picture on my phone, split out on this hardwood floor. It's like you knew I felt alone. Call me baby, say I'm fine. Tell me all about my dreams and how they happen in real time. I saw you coming home from work. Passed me by and slammed the door. I can't stand it when you're such a jerk. Tired of playing silly games. Wish you look me in the eye. Do you even know my name? And I should write you a letter. Maybe I should sing you a song. Maybe we could rescue a dog together. Maybe I should leave it alone. Your heart's the only home I need. Don't start changing your address or hide it out on me. Maybe I could get a key. Stop by late at night when you're already asleep. Maybe I should write you a letter. Maybe I should sing you a song. Maybe we could rescue a dog together. Maybe I should leave it alone. Maybe I should write you a letter. Maybe I should sing you a song. Maybe we could rescue a dog together. Maybe I should leave it alone. Maybe I should write you a letter. Maybe I should sing you a song. Maybe we could rescue a dog together. Maybe I should leave it alone. Maybe I should write you a letter. Maybe I should sing you a song. Maybe we could rescue a dog together. Maybe I should leave it alone. Maybe I should write you a letter. Maybe I should sing you a song. Maybe we could rescue a dog together.
Cady Ternity. So, you mentioned this new single you have coming out soon. Little switcheroo. Oop.
Sorry.
Party foul.
No,
Okay.
please stay hydrated. It's literally like 90 degrees out today, so we want you to stay hydrated. So with your new single, tell us a little bit more. Like, when do you think that you'll release it? Any like sneak peeks that we could expect? Take us through the process of it.
It's actually, we played the demo of it, or our friend Mike, DJ Bruce Williston, played the demo of it on WRUV a few months ago. Staying Awake by the Lake with DJ Bruce Williston. What do you know about that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you can find Ben's SoundCloud, you can find it as well.
Nice.
Ben Roth?
No, yours.
Oh.
It's public on your SoundCloud. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I guess the single is accidentally public on my SoundCloud. So if you wanna check it out before it's out, it's there. We're gonna make a music video for it. Sarah and I love to make films as well. So films. So probably like 2 months we'll be done with the music video, and then a month out from there. So it really has been quite a process. Probably in total it'll be a year since we started writing the single to when it comes out.
Are you serious?
What? About what?
I mean, we spent
About
like...
that, about what you just said.
Yeah, man.
You were there for it.
Not a
We
year
spent,
from
like-
today, a year from when we started writing it. Last November.
We did spend
Yeah.
like 10 hours recording horns for like a total of 5 seconds of horns in the song, so...
Yeah. We've been really taking our time.
It happens like that sometimes. Well, a music video, that's fun. Tell me a little bit more about that. Like, what's your background and your interest for video and film?
I like movies. Ben has been getting into movies. He's been trying them out little by little.
I saw American Sniper in theaters twice when I was in high school, so it's been quite a journey in terms of getting to know good movies.
Yeah.
He's been learning about cinema. We've made a couple of things together before. Ben had sort of a prolific period in his life of putting out albums under his own name, Ben Burr.
Mm-hmm.
And we made a really good music video for a song called Hotel County Jail that I would recommend anybody check out. It's very funny. And a couple of other things during that era too.
Yeah, the album that was on was very heavily inspired by Steely Dan. It was supposed to be sort of like if Steely Dan wrote all of their songs using MIDI. And
MIDI Dan.
so we found this old ad for Asia. That's just completely insane. It's like this lady like showing off the album cover and
It
like
opens with, like,
in
a
a waterfall.
Gong sound. It's like Asia by Steely Dan.
Is it like an officially endorsed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a commercial that was on TV.
That's crazy.
I think there's a gong and then it says, "Enter the world of Steely
Yes,
Dan," or something like that. So we remade that video as an advertisement for my album Soft Cheese, and no one watched it, but it was fun to make it.
Yeah, no, totally.
My Time music video.
Oh yeah, we do have a music video for Cady Ternity already for My Tai, which is off of our last album. That was really fun. We
We were pretty active on YouTube for a while too.
yeah.
Nice.
For the My Tai video, we had a 600 square foot apartment in Winooski, and somehow we made like dozens of live music videos in that
Cool.
apartment with like headphones on and recording on a Tascam 488 Tascam 488 because we didn't have a computer at the time really, or one that was good for recording or a good interface. But the My Tai music video, we dropped a green screen over the railing of our loft in the apartment, and we filmed it, the three of us in front of the green screen with the camera about 5 feet in front of us up against the wall, doing all sorts of fun things, and edit it together to look like an old like mall music video.
Cool. Yeah, you got to work with what you have. That's awesome. So what can we like expect with this upcoming music video? Like, what's the concept there? Any spoilers you can share?
I'd rather not spoil
Yeah, don't
anything,
spoil
but
it.
it's definitely going to follow the same sort of themes as the song, and the song is, it's sort of like about achieving your dreams, but if your dream was to like kill somebody.
And that's the spin.
Yeah.
Like evil but inspirational.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait. Now I'm hooked. I want to know what it looks like on the film. So I guess outside of just like production and getting ready for the single, what does gigging look like for you and performing for Cady Ternity?
We're about to enter sort of a slow period, but we've been pretty lucky over the past couple months that we haven't really had to book any gigs for ourselves, which has been a load off because I have a really hard time sending booking emails anyway. But for the last little bit, it's sort of just been like, hey, do you want to play this show? And we've been, sure, yeah. And it's been great for us, too, because we've gone through a lot of lineup changes with the band. Originally, we were playing with a drum machine, and Griffin played the keys with us, and Sarah and I both played guitar, and then
I mentioned the keys in my music.
Yeah.
I came after the drum.
yeah,
He's so good at everything.
he's very talented.
Stop.
But
Don't say that.
I'll
now that-
bully you later.
Go to my head.
now that we're sort of locked in with this setup, I think this is the most comfortable it's ever been for any of us. So hopefully we will be going on some sort of tour this fall is one of the goals.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this, come see us in Winooski in the Circle on this Friday. I don't know what day that is. The 19th?
Yes.
I thought we were doing
19th
Bristol
and
on Friday.
No, Bristol. Yeah, we're playing in the Winooski Circle on Friday for the block party, and then, and then we're doing a benefit for the Bristol Skate Park on Saturday.
Oh, so we do have a gig on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't in the calendar.
No, that's a new one. Yeah, so we have two more gigs lined up. Griffin didn't know about one of them.
And I have plans on Friday, but I don't know.
Now you do. Change
I
them.
have other plans on Friday.
Yeah. So what have been your like go-to spots? Have you mostly been playing in Winooski? Like, have you been liking some other places around?
We play at Monkey House a lot. I was doing
Nice.
sound there for a while, so it was pretty easy to get booked.
Yeah.
Radio Bean. We played Oddfellows a little while ago, but mostly sticking around Winooski. Mostly
Yeah.
a lot of Monkey House.
Sweet. Yeah.
We went to Texas together once.
Yeah, we did. We played one gig in Texas.
No way. That's so fun.
We all got horribly sick.
Oh,
Yeah. We took turns vomiting in the hotel room together.
that's not good.
I vomited the most.
Griffin did. I woke up.
So it's competition. I
Griffin, I will never forget.
Okay, don't
Turns to me
don't
at like.
expose me too much here. All right?
Well, you've already exposed my bad communication when it comes to
Okay,
telling
alright,
when gigs
alright,
are.
fair
So
enough.
Griffin turns to me at like 2 a.m. after vomiting for like 5 hours straight, and he goes, "Ben, will you check on me in a couple hours and make sure I'm not dead?"
Oh.
And I was like, I'm gonna guess, but I don't know what I'm gonna do if you are.
Yeah.
There was a point in that whole episode where I was like just sitting on the shower floor with my legs like this, just like it was going, and I was just like,
Oh my God.
I was turning up the cable Harry Potter movie.
There were,
Just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
chunks in
it.
the drain.
Oh.
It was really bad.
This is
And we
terrible.
won't get anywhere.
What happened to you guys down there? Like,
I think I know what it was, and I think it was this really gross bar we went to after our gig where I watched someone. I think it was that place. I watched this person make us all frozen margaritas just with very, very dirty hands and
Oh.
touching a lot of things and people and then returning to the food. So I think it was that.
yeah. Oh, that's
Dipping a finger
unfortunate.
in there,
Ah,
swirling it around.
a nightmare.
You like this with the
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you survived and you're here with us tonight. Thanks for making it.
Yeah.
Well, what is your third song of the evening?
This song is called The Cost of Cream. And to anybody named Jill, it is not about you.
She doesn't wear sunscreen.
Sweet. Cady Ternity. Love the drums on that one. So fun. So we are coming up to the end of the show here. So we always just like to give anyone who's on the show the chance to just reiterate and let us know and listeners know how we can support you best, where to find your music, once again, your upcoming gigs and all that jazz. Floor is yours.
Sure. So we're on basically every major streaming platform, but you shouldn't use Spotify because they are bad. And really, you should use Bandcamp because it's the only way that artists like us actually get paid if you want to pay for our music. You also can listen to my SoundCloud, apparently, where I accidentally leak our music. I did that with Khaki Car, too, by accident, before the album came out, and it got like 3,000 views. Yeah. And then we have 2 upcoming gigs. We're playing Friday in Winooski at the Block Party, which is in the group chat. And we also are playing Saturday in Bristol.
I thought it was next Friday.
Yeah, CADYTERNITY, on and on and on, CadyTernity.net.
Yes.
Nice.
On and On and On was called by Jordan Adams from 7 Days one of the best Vermont records of 2024. So I think it's worth a listen.
There you go. Everyone, make sure you tune in. Yeah, and so I know we have one last song of the evening, so I'll let you get set up here and take it away when you're ready. Cady, Ternity. Well, thank you all so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, and we'll keep an eye out for the new single, the new music video, and yeah, good luck with everything.
Sweet. Thank you.
And listeners, make sure to check out Cady Ternity's music on the platforms they mentioned. And up next week, we have in the studio Green Mountain Chamber Music Festival. It'll be a little bit of an earlier show, live at 5 p.m. So make sure to tune in for a bit of a switch up, some classical music with one of their quartets. But as for now, I've been your host, Abby BK. This has been Rocket Shop Radio Hour, and we hope you have a wonderful day or night. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.